trades. A trading journal literally helps you refine your skill set as a trader. You see everything. You see your profit and loss, how many contracts, how many points, just everything. I also take screenshots and put them in. So let me just show you what I do and how I journal it up. All right, so I always pull my screenshot in and I just kind of look over it and I start with my entry. Why did I even enter this trade? This was a losing trade. And so with losing trades, we see so much of what happened. As I'm looking back, I don't even know why I entered here. I entered right here I entered right here long. I was trying, I think, to bounce off the middle of orb, but I should have gave it some time. So I said, I don't even know why I entered. Looking back, it wasn't off a key zone. I think I was looking to take an entry off the 21. Oh, and that's not even truly a part of my plan. We are also in the middle of orb. And I should have waited for a candle close. What else can we see? So this is where I got in long, but I got in way up here. Yeah, I was trying to go off this. But like again, I don't even know why. Because then we fell down. I should have at least had my stop loss underneath this last swing low. So my stop loss, looks like I had it under here, but this was a support level too, this yellow line. So let's see, let's do stop loss because we have a lot to say about that. Stop loss, was under the previous swing low, but I don't know if I should have gone under this swing low or if I should have gone under this swing low. And these are questions that I'll have to ask my mentor. This was also a level of support, but there was a level of, so I could have technically gotten in. I've noticed this too with my trading. I could always get in where I exit because we tend to go where I exit to get chopped out and then it goes in my direction. So this line was actually a line of support. It broke down, it came back up. We broke off support again, and then we broke up out of support again after we had a little liquidity, which I was the liquidity in that move. For Tradezella, I actually paid for the year because it was cheaper, and it was, I think, $225 for the year. And then you can also do monthly payments as well, but it was, as a new trader, it was, I'm gonna turn my camera around. As a new trader, I actually didn't know what to track. I was just gonna start hand journaling everything. And then I realized, like, beyond P&L, when I was brand new, I'm about 9 months in now, I was like, I don't know what to track. I don't know what to write on there. I don't know what else I should be looking for. So this does everything. This does your net ROI, gross P&L. It does week by week. I'll show you more, but it's really cool because you can then take your screenshots, which I highly recommend, and put them in there. And like, that's something you can't do handwriting. Now, you don't need to pay for a journal, but I highly recommend it. It was the first thing I actually paid for in my trading journey. And I would pay for it seriously every single year over and over again. I absolutely love it. There is a link in my bio. I don't know if that will save you money or if it's just a referral link, but you can check it out. I love them. Okay, so let's see, stop loss was under previous swing low, but there was a level of support. And I can show you if you want to see anything in here. We can do like a little journal tour as well if you're interested. Was under the previous swing low right here, but that was a level of support. So I did need to watch out for the liquidity, which could have been this right here. So, but there was a level of support at my exit. Not good TIF. Be mindful. of levels. So I'm noticing too, as I'm reviewing this, I am getting in at a trade in the middle of my levels. So, mistake. Got in at the middle of my key levels versus waiting for a level to hit, which is chasing my trade. I'm about to sign to the community. I'm really excited. I love the Peachy Investor and seeing your videos. It took away a lot of doubt I had. Oh my gosh, yay! I'm so excited. I love it. How long have you been trading? Are you using my link for Peachy, or did you find it through somebody else, or did you find it through me? You can use whoever's link that you found it through, but I would be really excited if I was the one. I love them. I actually fell in love with the Peachy creator at the beginning of my journey. I loved the way she taught. And then I was like, there's not a lot of females in this space, and you're going to love it. I'm so excited for you, so I can't wait to see what you write. Okay, so mistake, got in the middle of my key level versus waiting to hit a level, which is chasing my trade, which is not good. And then I'm gonna do my emotions really quick. Emotions. This trade felt rushed and I was excited to get in, but I know better because being inside orb all day means chopping around. I did Forex for a while and took a break, got burnt out. Yeah, you'll have to rest instead of quitting, which I'm glad you took a little break and then get back into it. So this will be your first time in futures. I'm so excited for you. I literally love futures. It's what I started with. It's what I love. I'm just purely obsessed. I saw it through her page, but I can use yours if it helps. Please use mine. I would love it. Please. I would love to be the one to sign you up because I'm gonna see you there every day. That'd be so cool. Yes, I'm starting from zero in futures. So you'll love her strategy too. Her strategy is extremely mathematical, which I'm such a nerd about because I was like, okay, technical analysis is great and everything, but then how do we just get a little bit more precise because everyone's looking at the same technicals, So I'm so excited to see you in the group. You're going to love it. And you can take these charts that I'm showing you in my journal and you can put your charts in the study group and all that. My chart was gold in Forex, so futures is giving me a lot of great hopes. Oh, okay, so you traded gold in Forex. Okay, well, they trade a lot of gold, girl, and they trade gold more in the evening with Kith on the Asia session, but the New York session is Goose, and he does a lot of, well, he does ES, and then he does gold. So I guess you're depending on what you do, Asia or New York, they'll be trading gold because they love gold. They really trade ES, gold, and oil, which is, I don't know, oil. I focus on the indices. So in the New York session, I'm trading MES, and I only do micros. And then in the Asia session at night, I've been trading MNQ because I do not like how gold moves. Most likely New York based on my time. I love it. Where are you from? I'm West Coast, so I'm up really early, but I'm constantly in the group chats because I love it. I just love the camaraderie in the community. I'm so excited I came live. Okay, Texas, cool. That is so amazing. I love it. You're gonna have a great time with us, girl. You're gonna love it. I'm so excited for you. And I think futures is gonna just be a different beast for you. Not dissing on Forex or anything, but I haven't heard the best things about Forex, so I'm really excited for you to pivot. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing for you. Okay, I feel like I just got on here to talk story with you. I'm like, journal? I don't want to journal anymore. No, but I will finish this up. But if you have any questions about the community, journaling, futures, let me know because I can see my comments and I love talking. Okay, let me flip this around. Okay, so emotions. This trade felt rushed and I was excited to get in, but no. Better because being inside orb all day means chopping around. This is crucial for waiting on key levels to hit if I am going to take base hits. Base hits, cool. Okay, so that was my first one, and then you just hit mark as reviewed. Wait, why won't it save my changes? I gotta just copy and paste this just in case. Okay, let's see, mark as reviewed. No, I don't wanna leave. I guess I might have to go back in here. Let's see. I don't know why it did that. Okay, well, while we're here, I don't even know why I have this on here. Okay, so while we're here, this is what your journal will track. Your P&L. So this is my new prop firm account. So this is my P&L. I started 2 days ago. This is my win rate, 50-50, my profit factor, my wins versus my losses, what my like little journey has looked like, progress tracker. It has like consistency rate, all this amazing stuff. My Zella score. These are all my trades I've taken. And then this kind of shows you like your ups and downs and like a bar graph. And then this is my journey so far in my account. I don't know where these are from because I just started this account. Oh, this is January. Okay, here we go. This is February. So I love this. So it does by week. It does by day. It tells you how many trades you took, your win rate. And then is my stuff still the same? Yeah. Okay, so then you just click right here and then it opens up. So these were my trades today. This sucked. This green trade sucked so bad. Okay. Did it save my stuff in my notes? Okay. Oh, no, it didn't. I'm so glad I copy and pasted that. So far, let's see. So far in your trading journey, how are you feeling in your growth in general? I feel like I've grown a ton in my trading journey. My 9 months is tomorrow, and I kind of feel as though I feel like a plant. So I feel like all my growth is happening underneath the soil. And I see a little bit up top, like I'm just starting to sprout, but I'm not quite there yet. So I don't know if you know about my journey, but for the first 6 months, I traded by myself. This will be my 4th month in the Peachy community. So I feel like I'm starting to see things and get better at like executing. That was one of my biggest fears, is executing my trades. I was just so fearful because I was using my own capital in the beginning. So for the first 6 months, I traded a live account. I never traded a prop firm. And I just wasn't getting reps underneath my belt because I was so scared. I was saying I was really disciplined, but really I was fearful. And I only executed about 110 trades within a 6-month period. And then I pivoted from the Peachy community, just sharing my journey, and we figured out like I was trading with scared money. And so they were just like, you know, it's up to you what you want to do, but you can get more reps under your belt if you use a prop firm, and then you're only losing like $80 to $100 on your account for like your drawdown or whatever versus, you know, your $2,000 that you're getting in a prop firm. So I've been able to take more reps. This is my 2nd prop account. The first account I had for 3 weeks, and I executed like 50 or 60 trades. So I'm already getting more reps under my belt with the prop firms, and that has helped me grow tremendously. Oh yeah, so in the Peachy community, they're all mentoring you. Carrie K's in there. She's a great mentor. Goose is in there. Kith is in there. There's a man named Van in there, and they're all just mentoring you, but you have to like show up. Like you have to like take the time to like chart and put your questions in study journal. Like don't be scared I'll tell you what, I asked some of the most insane questions, and I asked them over and over and over again until I understand. And they're so kind, and they're just so willing to just tell me over and over again, or like call me out and be like, okay, Tiff, like, you know what to do. Like, you've asked this 3 times, so like, you know, girl, you just haven't done it yet. So yeah, you get mentorship in there, but you have to be active. So if you're going to pay that money to be in the community, chart stuff up before I usually like to chart like in the evening for the next day, and I put my charts in there, and then they go over them with me, and they say like, I would move my trend line this way, or I would do this or whatever. So you are getting this, I feel like, a just continual mentorship versus like when I first started, I bought a course and it came with no Discord, no community, excuse me. It was just the course. So you can get constant help. There's so many tabs in there, like study journals. What else is in there? Oh gosh, I can't even think on the top of my head. So yes, they will mentor you, but you have to be the one to ask the questions in there. And then you have all the education in their community. So they'll teach you her strategy, which she's been doing for 10 years, which I love because I don't want a strategy hop, right? Any strategy is gonna work. It's just you have to find your edge with that strategy. I hesitated so much to start because of fear of not being able to accomplish anything. Hopefully this time is different. And honestly, I see how more like a university and education that it will take time. It's going to take time. I think something that we forget to remember is the learning curve on trading is so steep. I was actually just watching a podcast on World of Riz. If you don't follow him here on YouTube, it's a bunch of trading people that he interviews. And one of the world's best scalpers said, if you are just doing this like part-time and you're not in like a professional setting, which I do, right? I'm devoting like 20, 25 hours a week. I do show up every day. But he said like, you need to give yourself a good 2 years. And that is if you are like part-time consistently doing it. If you're not even like that deep into doing it, then look at 3 to 4 years. But like, don't also put yourself into a box where it's going to take that long either. You know what I mean? Because what could be 2 years for me could be a year for you. Or what could be 4 years for me could be 6 years for you. So everyone, it's gonna take time. Brittany, who is the Peachy Investor, she's been trading for 10 years. Carrie K has been trading for, I think, 2 or 3 years. Goose has been trading for 6 years. Kith has been trading, I think, only a couple years. Kith picked it up really fast, but he's like so smart. It's crazy. Not that you have to be smarter to pick it up faster, but his brain just like works different. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. And you have to think, every loss that you're paying to the market is your tuition, like a university, right? But just make sure your losses are small. The whole point of day trading is to make more than you risk. So if your risk management is good, just take those small losses and don't let them be gaping holes. Let them be paper cuts. He has a numbers brain. He does. And you know, I really truly think that people like that excel. Like, I am so bad at math. Like, I'm just like, how am I even surviving in here? But I do run my own business. I'm an entrepreneur. So like, I get numbers and I get like, oh, like we can only risk, you know, this X amount and we need to double it with the Y amount. Like, I get that, but I am totally not a numbers person either. So that's crazy. He actually worked, it's really fun because when you're a part of the community and you're trading live, you can chat. And he actually worked in, like as in the SWAT team, and he was like a negotiator for SWAT, and he started trading because he didn't like his hours that he was working in the task force. And then Goose was, I think, in construction, and he didn't like his hours, so he started trading. And it's just really cool to see, like, just people want that time freedom. Yes, financial freedom comes with it as well, and time, but just really focus on your process over the profits. But I think you're gonna love it. I don't know if you have any other questions, but I'm going to turn this around, and then if I see questions, I will totally answer them because this has been so fun to talk to you. And I'm so excited to see your name pop up in the community. Me, my why is time. I want more free time. Same. I love traveling with my husband and my daughter, and I would love to be able to be somewhere else in the world and make money. That has always been like just like a dream, because I own my own business and I have to like go in every day, and it's product based, so we have to like ship and haul and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I would just not like to like come here and like do this. I would like to just be on my computer. And girl, we're so blessed to be in this generation where we can make money from our computers, like clicking and buttons on the computer, like it's crazy. Add a Q&A sticker, small things that make you happy. That's what they just suggested. I do. Okay, let me turn this around, and then if you have any questions, just please let me know, because I would love to answer anything you have about the community. I'm just going to mark this as reviewed. Yay, it's successfully reviewed. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in my dashboard, and I'm just gonna show you how I pull in my screenshots. Okay, so even though I made money on this trade right here, it literally sucked because we had such choppy price action. I didn't suffocate this like I should. And so let me go here. Is this the trade? No, it's the next one. Yep, this was my winner. So I could have actually tapped out about right there. You see how it rejected off the top of the 200? I should have had my stop up there. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this in to my journal. I'm such a visual girly, so pull this into my journal. Get rid of this, open this up. And then I can trade this entry. Okay, so for my entry, I don't know if you can see this or if it's blurry. You guys, I'm propped up on a tomato right now. This is my, there we go. Okay, so what was a $13 winner could have been a $90 winner. So entry felt amazing and calm getting in at a key pivot level. And then this was my key pivot level right here, this middle of orb. It was a little risky, but I risked less. Beautiful bounce, but failed to trail, failed to suffocate my trailing stop, and need to be mindful of doing that when we are chopping around. I gave way too much money back to the market. All right, and then exit. I guess this would probably be my exit. Beautiful bounce right here, but failed to execute. See, I love that I wasn't scared to get in here. In the past, I would have been scared to get in at the middle of orb, but yeah, I should have definitely. And then looking at the Hikinashi candles, this big flush right here, there was a doji, and that doji signals reversal. So we're already red, we have a doji, and then it just dropped again. And this is right where the doji happened. So I should have just like bounced out of that trade. So I should say entry felt amazing and calm getting in at key pivot level, beautiful bounce. Be mindful of trend because we are fighting it for early entry. What side of the trade am I on? The front or the back? This was way front focused and in a red Heikin-Ashi candle downtrend. Not the smartest. Not the smartest. My emotions felt solid until I saw doji and still held in hope. Hope is such a bad word. In hope it would reverse. Should have I just should have trailed tighter with market conditions today. All right, that's it. And then we're gonna mark as reviewed. So overall, it was an okay day. Do you think prop firms should be tried after how many months in the market? Gosh, I don't know. That's totally up to you. Are you talking like paper trading versus prop firm trading? Because honestly, in my journey, I paper traded for about a month, but I never took it seriously because there was no skin in the game. And so I would like set trades and then forget them instead of like being diligent about it. So it's totally up to you. I love paper trading to like learn how to like click buttons, right? Buy, sell, how do I make my trend lines? How do I use the tools on TradingView, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I went right into live capital and just started trading. But I remember having pits in my stomach. Like even if I was down 20 bucks, I'd be like it was so scary when I first started. So it's totally up to you. You know yourself and your discipline. You can totally ask the group too when you come in there. Maybe you could ask people how long it was when they switched over to prop firm from paper trading. There are a lot of people in our group who still paper trade. I literally paper traded all last week because I blew a prop firm and then I was like, I need to get my mind right. And hello, they cost money, right? So it's like you have to also like have a budget with yourself and be financially wise, because you do have skin in the game. I mean, that was $84 I paid for my prop firm account. So I was like, I'm gonna give myself a week, get my mind right, and then I'll start my next account. So it's totally up to you. Do you want a little skin in the game? Can you afford to lose $80? Because chances are you're going to blow your prop firm. I'm not saying that to be like negative, but we will blow prop firm accounts. You just have to be ready to lose that money. But I would rather lose $80 to get $2,000 of drawdown versus like a live capital versus then paper trading where there's no skin in the game. And then are you going to take it seriously? You have to ask yourself that. Are you going to trade your paper account seriously? Are you going to use the contract amount you would really trade? Are you going to trade just the gold that you would normally trade? Are you going to sit there and watch it? Are you going to only take, what's your rule? How many trades do you take a day? Do you only take 3 trades a day and then you're tapped out? So I guess it's like, how disciplined are you to take paper trading seriously versus are you okay trying on a prop firm for 80 bucks and then you could potentially lose $80, but you have a little something in there so it's not as like willy-nilly as paper trading. So that's totally up to you. But that is actually a super good question that I would ask in the group because there are hundreds of people in there and you'll get like so many just different thoughts and all that kind of stuff. Do you have any more questions? I'm so excited. You can follow me on Instagram too, instead of here. I'm easy to reach on Instagram if you want to DM me any questions, but my Instagram is @faithfilledfutures, so you can find me there, and I'm more than happy to answer like any questions about the community, just talking about trading, even if you don't end up joining, which I hope you do. But yeah, I would love to see you in there, and I'm so excited you were on my live with me. You made my live so much more fun. This is only my 3rd time going live on YouTube, and so I was like, I'm really just gonna show up and try. I don't know what to talk about, but I'm journaling. Just waiting to see. I know it lags a little bit, so I'm just waiting to see if you have any more questions or anything like that. But if not, like, please stay connected. I would love to, like I said, stay connected. It's nice to have a community, camaraderie. You can make your own little group. I know, I'm so glad you were here too. I'm so excited to see your face. Find me on Instagram. Find me in the community. All my links are in my bio. If you do want to sign up with me, awesome. If you don't, awesome. I'm so excited to see you in there. And I can't wait to talk. And you'll have to let me know if it's you, if you do join Peachy and you use a different username, because I'm going to look for Tanya. Is it Tanya? Tanya? Grandma? Tanyana? I don't know. I don't know. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.